Hi, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing really, really well. This reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Taurus sign. We'll take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I'll also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. And where you are right now and what you want. This position represents what you want in this relationship. And in this relationship, you want to create the life that you're hoping for. With Magician, there's a sense of manifestation and taking all of the good qualities and the skills and the resources that are available to build a great relationship. And if you're in a solid relationship, this is even making it better. With the Magician, there's a sense of really understanding that it takes determination, that it takes action, and it takes willpower for a relationship to succeed. And each partner has to put in their piece and able to make this work. So what you're wanting is that you're wanting to manifest a relationship that satisfies your hopes, your dreams, your desires. Sometimes what we need is different than what we want. So what you need is you need someone who is going to put in the work into this relationship. And with this Eight of Pentacles, there's a sense of just getting the job done and being proud of what you do. Well, it's putting in the work necessary for the relationship and not complaining and not, not wanting to do it, but you're needing someone that is going to put the work into it, more than likely as much as you do. And so what you need a little magic, you need a little creativity, a little inspiration. You want to create something that perhaps matches up to your hopes and dreams. And here what you need is you need someone who's going to be as devoted to this idea and who's willing to put in the effort. And the effort goes a long way into understanding your partner, listening, communicating, contributing. So there's a lot embedded with this Eight of Pentacles. What your feelings are, you're feeling the sense that you need a little bit of moderation. So temperance is about finding the middle ground. It's about the flow of energy, the flow of finding harmony and balance among everything within your life. So you may be thinking and you may be feeling that you need to find some middle ground with this relationship. You need some balance. Perhaps you need to be rebalanced or reset with this Temperance card. So in a relationship, again, moderation and really paying attention to actions, to words that are said, to commitments that are made, and not getting too emotional or not getting too upset about if things don't go your way. Temperance is just keeping yourself in a good place, and it's making good use of your energy. And there's certainly a sense of keeping the mind, body, and spirit connected and healthy. So this relationship, you may be feeling that this relationship needs some balance. And there are many ways to look at balance. It could be contributions to the relationship, that maybe there needs to be a reset. How you see your partner, as you see your partner, this is the Queen of Swords. I'm going to put this up here. So the Queen of Swords is decisive, informed, someone who is intelligent and is a good thinker. So how you see your mate, you see someone who is capable of making good decisions. You see them as someone who is sharp, just like this blade, And you see them as able to make decisions that are based on reality, that are based on fact versus emotions. Again, it's a energy of reason and logic. So how you see your mate here is you see them as logical and able to get to the heart of the matter and to understand what's going on in life and in and outside of the relationship, and that they're very capable of making decisions. So how you see them, it's confidence and being well informed and understanding how to interpret all situations. So now I'm going to put 2 cards here. We'll come back to that. Now we're going to look at your mate. Okay, so your mate is how they are feeling. So how they are feeling, here, let me pull this down. This is the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords is about rest and recovery. So what they want, I'm sorry, this is, if I misspoke, this is what they want. And what they want is perhaps a little break, a little chance to restore, to recover. Maybe there's something within the relationship that just may be a timeout. But this is an opportunity to catch up on your breath, catch up on perhaps feelings, situations that affect the relationship. It's taking a break from perhaps a difficult or challenging situation and meditating and thinking about it, getting re-energized. Again, this sense of resetting with this Temperance card. Could be that life is hectic, and what they want this relationship is something to be peaceful and serene, and the ability to meditate and have some quality time. What your mate needs, interesting, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. What your mate needs someone who is a go-getter, someone who is fun, active, charming, interested in doing things, building things, whether your mate wants someone who's accomplished, whether it's in business or in hobbies. They want this vitality that the Queen of Wands brings. And so this energy, she's energetic. I'm sorry, what they need energy. They need to do things. So in addition to this wanting rest and respite, there's also what they need is they need perhaps a little action. They need some activity. They need some fun, maybe a vacation, maybe a special project together, like taking cooking classes, whatever it may be. There's something here. This is about energy to be used. Go out and do things. Go out and have fun. How they're feeling is they're feeling that there are conflicts within this relationship. And for March, that perhaps there are some petty disagreements, there are some things that need to be resolved, things that are coming up. And again, arguments are natural to relationships. They're not deal breakers. So it's a sense of finding a way to handle these conflicts or these disagreements, or someone pushing their will on their partner, ego-driven. And so this is, again, something that just might have to be addressed within March. And then here, this is how they see you. So how they see you is they see you as someone who's strong. They see you as someone who has courage and strength of character, and the ability to do the right thing, but most importantly, they see you as someone who has gentleness and kindness and contributes that to this relationship. That they have, and how they view you is that you are someone that they perhaps could rely on when times are tough. That you're not going to quit, that you have the strength and the faith and the belief in yourself and the belief perhaps in this relationship to ride things through. So these cards here are interesting that you see your mate as someone who is decisive, someone who is informed, intelligent, able to make fair and honest decisions, and they see you as someone who has this wonderful inner strength and character and gentleness, and able to perhaps deal with things with grace. So in the spread, in the middle part, these are the forces, and this is either events or situations that draw you together or pull you apart. So let's just get a sense from March what is shaking. And for this, I also draw an oracle card. Justice. So in March, there may be some issues that relate to equality and fairness within the relationship. So doing things fairly, being honest, being straightforward. Again, there's a sense here of decisions. You can see we have two cards where the swords are straight up, that maybe a decision has to be made that is fair and equitable to both parties here. Often when you see the Justice card, it's about honesty and fairness, and some say karma for past actions, but I just get a sense here that there is a focus on finding the right balance of energy for you and your mate. And it could be something as simple as that someone that maybe either one of you is not pulling your weight in household chores. And so something has to be said directly, cleanly, nicely, not with conflict, so that you can deal with it. So let's see what else. Gosh, more swords. So with this sword, Page of Swords, we get a sense here of, it looks like he's in a defensive position, kind of waiting for something to happen. So this may be as a result of, let me push this to the side here. This may be as a result or in direct relationship to some of this fairness issue of having to make a decision, having to defend each one's position. Again, when I look at this, you see the gray clouds, you see turned, his hair is blowing here, he's looking over his shoulder, and it's a sense of being ready to deal, with whatever adversity. The good news with this is that with strength and with temperance and with this sense of needing someone to put the work into the relationship, that it seems that things will work out. Let's see what this is telling us. Intention. So intention. And perhaps the question is, what is your partner's, or what is each of yours intention with respect to this relationship? Working to strengthen your emotional bond, working to build more honest communication. See a lot of swords, it could be related to communication. So, I see decisions, I see the ability to handle challenging situations that may be facing you. On your mate's side, they want some respite, they want to recover, they want perhaps some peace within the relationship. They also want some activity. They want a go-getter, they want to socialize, active, getting out there, doing things. They're feeling perhaps that there's been some conflict, but they see you overall as having wonderful inner strength and a gentleness and compassion. You want to manifest and create probably the relationship that you've been hoping for. That's in alignment with your hopes and dreams. What you need someone who's willing to put in the work, someone who is willing to do all the little things necessary to keep a relationship moving forward. How you're feeling is that you need a sense of balance and moderation within this relationship. I get a sense that this is somewhat connected here when we're talking about equity, which is about both parties contributing equally to a relationship. So, interesting for the month of March. This is what I see for you in terms of this. This is a snapshot in time of energies for both parties. I'm going to push these to the side, and we're going to do a little extended forecast for April, May, and June. Whoops, so I'm going to put that out there. That one fell out. Okay, so we're going to do April, May, and June. Okay, and a bonus card, the Ten of Swords. I'll just put this here. So I'm going to come back to this. This is the card that fell out. Let's start with April. More sword energy. Fairness. Again, the Queen of Swords showed up again. We had the Queen here as well. So again, it goes toward communication, clarity, cutting out the toxic energy, perhaps. There's a real sense that maybe some decisions need to be made in April. Let's get more information here. Miracles. If you have faith and if you believe, then miracles can come true. Don't know that it necessarily means heavy things for the relationship other than just having faith and having the belief. But this Queen of Swords who keeps turning up, it's about decision-making and fairness and clarity, finding clarity. So let's take a look at May. Oh my goodness, the Prince of Swords. We're having a swords fest here. Prince of Swords, this could be, this could be in May again. He's intellectual, these philosophical decisions or differences that are coming to the front. Beliefs, how you think, how you approach situations. Surrender. So it may be that you have to release something, you have to let something go instead of holding on to a position or a stance. You might just need to let it go for the sake of the relationship. And let's take a look at June, the Eight of Cups. Balance. So the Eight of Cups is a sense of not finding happiness with what you have. It could relate to, you may be feeling that a decision may be that philosophically this isn't up your alley. You're having some issues regarding fairness, equity, how people are contributing in the relationship. Your heart, you may be thinking about moving off. You also may simply need to get away. You may need to have some time for yourself to contemplate, to relax, to find the balance. Again, balance has shown up again. We had the Temperance card. We now have this Balance card. And then the card that fell out as I was shuffling is the Ten of Swords. And this Ten of Swords, it's about really finding, it's a tough situation. Being at the bottom, maybe believing that there's no way out of it. So with this Ten of Swords, you have to focus on that after this, things do get better. And again, these are times that we have. Doesn't mean that it's a deal breaker. This is a minor arcana card, and this is about finding, we have moments where we feel overwhelmed, where we feel